fam, what's poppin'? Pax is back with you, back with Manifesting the Vision, and today we're going to be talking about self-confidence and how you guys can gain self-confidence, what it is, why do we need it, and etc. I've been asking you guys questions, more like questions to get to know you guys better and to know what to talk about. As far as motivation, like what do you guys need to stay motivated? What do I need to do to get you guys on the right track, and etc. So I've been just putting a few questions together and just thinking of how I can deliver this to you guys all in one video. I will be breaking it down into multiple videos, but I just want to touch bases on as many points as I can, knock out as many questions as I can, all just within one video. I'm sorry, this is going to be a tough broadcast, podcast, whatever you want to call it for me. We already had like 3 fails. This picture fell on me and stuff like that. My wisdom teeth just got removed, so my whole face feels like I just got ran over by a train 50 times. But I'm still going to put this out for you guys because, yeah, you guys need this. Just like I need this, you know. So we're going to start with just to where I started from, because my first question that I received from somebody else was, how did I become so positive and passionate? What made me feel self-confident about myself? Because when I started my journey, and just like any other person, like we don't start off like on the top of the world, you know what I mean? Like this takes time to gain that self-confidence, to get to the point where you're like trusting yourself and your gut, and more than just your gut, your vision. You know, like it's one thing to have a dream, but it's another thing to believe in it, and knowing that you can actually, you know, achieve it and get to that dream. So, but it all starts with self-confidence. Without self-confidence, unfortunately, you're not gonna get far. Like you'll get a dream, you'll get a goal, and then you'll start getting to it, and then after 3 days, it gets hard, and then you start slowing down with progress. But yeah, so like self-confidence, the thing about self-confidence is you have to know that you can do it, and not more than just like you have to know that you can do it. You have to like visualize it to the point where you already did it. Like in your head, you already did that thing 1,000 times. So if that was to happen in real world, it'd just be like another day. You already seen it. You already been through it, you know? But the thing with dreams and stuff like that, manifesting your vision, getting what you want, I don't know, just getting on top of the game. For you to become successful, you have to have a positive outlook. No matter what, like if you're constantly neglecting, and if you're constantly negative about things that are happening in your life, it's going to be tough for you to make your dreams come true. Like if you're constantly telling yourself like, oh, what if, or maybe I'm not going to be able to, or if you're hesitant even the slightest bit, yeah, I've never seen a person hit the target being not confident about hitting the target, unless it's like a throw shot in basketball where we're just playing around, you know. But like in life, I've never seen it work like that, like a basketball throw, you know. Don't get me wrong, some stupid stuff always happens where people just become extremely successful, extremely wealthy overnight. But even that overnight success takes so long. Like those people spent, like the people that win millions of dollars in the lottery, they've spent their whole life chasing that $1,000,000 in the lottery, you know. The people that have gotten one-hit song or something like that, they've spent so much time just making that one-hit song, so much. Just that all comes with passion and also self-confidence, you know. So anything, if you want to hit any dream, any goal, any target, anything that you got going on, for you to manifest your vision, you have to have a positive outlook, and you have to be 100% self-confident in yourself. How I said, when I started off, I wasn't there. I wasn't able to like look at myself and just be like, oh yeah, I'm on top of the world. I got my A game, you know. I'm gonna just go and knock it all out, you know. It wasn't like that for me. When I started off, it was a lot of questions, you know, like how was I gonna get there? What am I going to do? Who is going to help me? Who am I going to rely on? what if, and there's all these all ifs. These all ifs, they just stack up to the point where that passion, that outlook on that dream becomes so difficult for you to comprehend that you just quit before even trying. So what I realized in myself was, the more I asked myself questions, the more deeper and longer I just extended this opportunity for myself. I ended up not doing it. So one day I came across this quote, and it was like, you have 5 seconds to decide. Your brain has this magical power where after about 5 seconds, it gives you every bad thing that can possibly happen. It gives you outcomes of how things can go out. In the first 5 seconds, when you have an idea, you don't have that yet. Like those 5 seconds are clear. It's or yes or no. So before your brain starts making all these decisions and what ifs and what nots and what's, you have to make your goal straight right from that point. So if you have 5 seconds to decide, you got literally 5 seconds to decide. Are you going or are you not? And then after 5 seconds, it doesn't even matter, because it just really doesn't. Your brain will start putting so many things in the way where after about a minute, you're going to understand that that's not what you want to do. So for me to pretty much explain this to you guys in this manner, that's how the way I became so positive is by just looking at my past mistakes, where I've failed, and what have I done before that set me back versus what can I do now to set me up further. So where I started was by understanding my surroundings. The surrounding I was in, there was always people that had better accomplishments. I grew up in a town where everybody had money, while I wasn't on that side where my family was wealthy. We had a big house, we had all these cool things at our house, all these cars and blah blah blah. We didn't have that. So me looking at all my friends and their friends, that they got these huge mansions and they got all these cars at 16 and iPhones and beautiful sneakers, and they get to go to all these places all over the world. For me, self-confidence was extremely hard. At first I was looking at all these people like, damn, like, fuck, man, I'm not on that level. Like, damn, man, like, looking at it and just like doubting myself almost, like, oh, I'll never be able to do that. It's like, oh, my upcoming isn't like theirs, But after a while, I realized, like, that's not the mindset, That's not the mindset you should have. That's not the way you should look at things. Everybody has a different upbringing, and I realized that the most toughest upbringings actually bring the best success stories. I've researched not all the successful people, but I researched a lot of successful people and how they became successful, what they had to do to become successful, and a lot of them went through a lot of struggle, So at that point of life, I realized that my struggle that I've been through, not having money, growing up, in a family that wasn't all rich and fancy, was actually a plus for me. It was a good thing, because it taught me a lot of valuable lessons. A lot of lessons like on how to hustle, how to get mine, how to earn respect, and just basic things that I don't know. I don't really see I didn't really see that from my friends, But the big thing with it is how is this gonna help you guys? How is this gonna help you guys to get where you want to get? But you got to look at this from my perspective. So where I've come from, I used to be exactly like you guys, not being able to even think of a way to how I was going to get out and make something of myself. It used to be like, I should go get a job and I should work for it and one day get a retirement and be fine, or level up in the job, get a better job, and gain better money, being able to go on vacations, having health insurance, all that other stuff. That was like pretty much my mindset back then, until I realized that I could be whatever I want. And I spoke about it in the previous podcast about law of attraction and stuff like that. Once I pretty much added law of attraction and self-confidence together, that's when my dreams started really unfolding and like manifesting, because I wasn't no more just sitting there and dreaming about it. I was actually making the actions to make my dreams come true. So instead of like me sitting there and just like, oh, I want a house on wheels. It wasn't like that. I had 5 seconds to decide. I want a house on wheels. 5 seconds. We're going to buy it right now. Craigslist. We're looking it up. Within the 5 seconds, I already had 10 listings. Or I mean, not 10 seconds. Within 5 minutes, I already had 10 listings. But that 5 seconds is what made the major decision. So pretty much, for you guys to be able to do whatever you want. So like, let's say you want to become a singer, or you want to become whatever that you want to become, and you're stuck in a position where everybody's kind of playing against you, where everybody's kind of like, oh, there's no way you're gonna do that, or you should do this because it's better, or like people just always have this negative mindset about your ideas. You have to realize this one thing, that you are the creator of your life, not them. Don't like necessarily listen to those people and their opinions on you. Opinions, they shouldn't affect you and your life. So by that being said, all those opinions of other people, they will always have opinions. When I started off, people always had something to say. Always, like, everybody was literally against the movement. You know what I mean? Like, we were trying to move, everybody's like, oh no, please don't go, I'm gonna miss you. Or it would be like, oh, you're not gonna make it. Or it would be like, oh, how are you gonna make it? And then that creates questions and stuff like that. They're unnecessary. You know what I mean? For your dream to become reality, all you need is your own self-confidence and positive mindset. That's like two main, like, really important parts. Is motivation, like, part of where you motivate yourself. Because if you don't wake up in the morning and you chase after your dream, nobody's gonna do that for you. If you're not self-confident, you know what I mean? So like, if you wake up in the morning but you're not confident that by the end of the day you're gonna accomplish something, or if you're just not confident that you can accomplish it, then it's not gonna work. So you just need these two to align perfectly for you to just boost right through it and make anything come true. For me, it was a business, then moving, then starting another business, then becoming like bigger and better, and then now my goal is to become a millionaire. So it's like, as soon as I reach this million, for me it's an accomplishment, and I've worked for it hard. It took me a long time to manifest it, but within that time, I want to impact people. I want to help you guys reach your goal. For me, my goals are my purpose. I built it as my purpose in life. And I didn't start off with that. I didn't know what I wanted to do at first. At first, I was just like one of these school kids that hop out of school and like, oh my God, what the I'm gonna do? That's the position I was in. I didn't know, so I was just jumping on everything and anything until I realized that you should do something that makes you happy, something that makes you feel good. If it doesn't make you feel good, or you're not happy about it, you just shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be chasing it, and it's just not the thing you should be doing. But again, don't listen to me. Like, again, I'm just another person with an opinion. You want to listen to the people that have what you want. So if I am the person that has what you want, you should be listening to me. But at the same time, that's not something I recommend. So let's go to the next question that I had, and it was like, what is the most important part of starting a business? I had one word answer to that, and it was start. Like, literally start. Again, it goes back to that 5-second rule. If you have a business idea and you're about to make it, if you want to make it happen, you gotta start. It's not about like, oh, what if, or I'm gonna go and do research and all this stuff. Like, start, see where it goes. You fail, you fail. You get back up, you start another one, you try it again. Eventually, you're gonna get good at it. You're gonna realize where and how the business works. When I started off, I didn't know anything about business, and my main part of starting a business was to start. As soon as I started learning about business, what it is, how to work it. I started failing and then learning from my mistakes, and then that brought me up to further goals and accomplishments and other businesses, and etc. You know, without you starting, you're just not gonna know anything about it, and like just learning about it isn't enough. It's learning and taking action. So after this video, for you guys, I want you guys to sit down and I want you guys to write out your goal list, and not just write it out. Like, I don't want you guys to just watch my videos and not get anything out of it. Like, watch your video and then go on with your day. I want you guys to watch my videos and like implement, you know, like become active right away. So after you watch this video, I want you guys to literally pick up a piece of paper and write your goals down. What do you want to do? If you're not sure what you want to do, ask yourself questions like, what do I like? What do I love? What makes me happy? Go back to the days when you were a kid and you didn't have other people's opinions, or you didn't even know of other people's opinions. It was just your world. You were free, and you did, and you done. And go back to those days and remember what made you happy. What made you feel like you were on top of the world. If you remember, that's probably the thing you should stick with, because that's how it was for me. I remember I used to be a kid and I used to watch all these movies of like all these like actors and stuff like that, and I used to be like, oh my god, I want to be like that guy, you know. So it's like I realized that that's something I wanted to be and something to do, because based on like, you know, from days when I was a kid, like I always wanted to be a leader. I always wanted to help people, you know, and it was just like, what's better to do than become a public speaker, motivational speaker, you know. So again, my journey starts off from like I dug deep into my roots to figure out what I am and what I want to do. So same thing for you guys. I want you guys to take a piece of paper, dig down into those roots. I want you guys to figure out what you're good at, what you want to do in life, what makes you happy. Set yourself a goal list and start implementing these like little rules, like a 5-second rule. Like if also another thing, I want you guys to knock out few words out of your vocabulary. Never say you won't or you can't. Like, don't ever say you can't do something, because your brain is so powerful that like if you believe, like, I'm gonna go into a depth and detail about energy and how energy works in another video, but your mind is so powerful, and you can attract, and there's energy all around us. Everything is made up of energy. This microphone, this computer, these headphones, everything is made up of energy. It's all around us. If just because you can't see it with a human eye doesn't mean it's not there. When a car drives by you on the highway really fast, and you're on the side of a highway and you feel that push of wind, did you see the wind coming? Did you see it? Did you see that push coming that just threw you to the side of the road when the semi went by? No, you didn't see it. Same thing with energy. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. So I'm going to explain you guys about energy in another video. Again, how I said, I want you guys to ask questions about it. What do you guys want to know about energy? But as far as that goes, your mind is extremely powerful. And if you have words like I can't, or I won't, or maybe, and stuff like that, that's what makes you hesitant. That's what makes you not positive and not confident in yourself. The words like maybe or what if, you know. If you knock those words out of your vocabulary, you will not have as much of a problem as you do right now, because your words, you will be left with words like I will, you know. If somebody tells you like, hey, can you make the shot from all the way across this field all the way over there, you know, instead of you saying no, I can't, like that's impossible, try it. Yeah, I will. Watch this. Boom, you just hit it. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's going nuts. Wow, how did you do that? Well, that's how it works. Like, if you don't throw that first shot, you're never going to know what you're capable of. So, again, guys, I want you guys to listen to this information. Not only tell all your friends, share, like, comment, but I want you guys to implement it. Don't just sit there and watch my videos. I want you guys to use it. Use this information, build something from it, and touch bases with me. If you guys need any help, feel free to comment, feel free to call me, feel free to message me, feel free to ask me questions. I will answer all of you guys. I'll sit down and I'll talk to you guys. I will help you guys with your businesses. I already mentor people. I've had people pay me hundreds of dollars to sit there and mentor them. I've mentored people one-on-one. I know this information works. I've done it, and I've helped people get on their feet. You know, I'm not just here alone. I have a team of people that are around me. I have a girlfriend. I have another friend. And we're all doing this together, you know, and it's like we're all part of this one bigger picture that's about to occur. Not gonna spoil the movement, but yeah, we're gonna end this podcast here for the day. I'm gonna be back with you guys with more. Unfortunately, my jaw hurts like a mother crazy. And yeah, this has been a good one. I hope you guys learned something from it. Thank you all for joining the giveaway on my Snapchat. If you guys need the links for the Snapchat, they're all going to be below, above, on my page, everywhere. So you can find my social medias. But yeah, everybody, thank you very much. Share this with all your friends. Anybody that needs motivation, anybody that's not confident enough, anybody that's having trouble in life, if they need a little boost in life, show them this video. It'll help them. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Pax was Richu. Back from Manifesting the Vision. It's been episode 5. I'm going to catch you guys again.